Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, way up, bust it down, open up, seal, look, stand up, this a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play, really no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, buzz down, way up, 30, 50, 100, I'm down, stay 10 toes, I'm down, 10 toes, Jenny Craig with them, diamond dance like Chris Brown, lick 'em out, water don't drown, neck whip like baptized, church, MJ with the 4-5, fade away, no buns, hey what, like a mummy, fade to a dummy, got a lot of young dummies, go roll rap with the Tommy, by the apartment, I moved the in abundance, buzz down the, I split the like circumference, stand up, this a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play, really no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, buzz down, way up, 30, 50, 100, I'm down, I keep high up, yeah, it's my decorator, what else? Draw 6 like PlayStation, like station, can't keep my waiting, my impatient, whoa, we mix, in the base, in the den, in the kitchen, post 3 times 10, hurricane chopper, a baby, got weed like Sinead, throwing them like Luda, I'm older like a, I pass it like a, my key down here, cold with it like Martin, break it down, pick it up, put it up, bring it back, stand up, this a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play, really no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, buzz down, way up, 30, 50, 100, down.
Squad made the beat.
Go, Breeze.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA. Still screaming free the fam, they coming home now. All this about my I got a now. How you real, you can't even walk through your hometown. I'm barely home now, on the road now. All in the MIA, all like this. Boy, you get no love, you get stand 10 toes down.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen, great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From FedEx Forum, just off Beale Street. Won by the Pistons. Jackson. Shot from the lane, won't go.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Drummond to Griffin. Old school, backs his man down for the basket. Simply put, can you build a franchise around Blake Griffin right now?
No, not right now. I think he's starting to get to the latter part of his career. I think he could be a key cog in a championship team, but just not the main guy.
Hey, you gotta guard your man.
Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. From the painted area, won't go down. To Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson with the dunk. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Jonas Valanciunas able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Scoring is going to be so important for the Grizzlies this year. You have to remember, they were second from the bottom in points per game. Only the Kings were worse the year before.
Jackson with it, trailing by 4. Here's a chance from long range. Can't connect. It's no good. It's Grizzlies ball.
I got ball, I got ball, I got ball. I'm here.
And look out.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Jackson with it. 8-2 our score. To Alonzo Trier. Drummond. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Way to hit.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
I got him, I got him.
Nice finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Jackson. That's off the side of the rim, short. Sets him up. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it.
Hello, hello, hello.
Shot from in close, no good. To Valanciunas. Jackson with it. 10-4 is the score. And that's rebounded by the Grizzlies. To Jaren Jackson. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Here comes the screen.
Watch the screen.
Shot no good there for Griffin.
Easy bucket, easy bucket, easy bucket.
Memphis, they've got it.
I'm here. I got ball.
To Valanciunas. Probing the defense. Shot by Valanciunas off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Whistle stops play. Now we'll get a timeout here for Detroit as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Griffin. And the basket good at the rim.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Me and you.
To Valanciunas. Jonas Valanciunas.
bro.
Missed his
Contested
first.
shot.
That one goes.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Griffin. And the Grizzlies have the rebound. Valanciunas. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
To Griffin. Lets it fly from long range. Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
To Alonzo Trier. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he can't convert the free throw.
Teamwork, man. Watch the clock.
To Alonzo Trier. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Good shot.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Redick. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Here we go. Here we go. Me and you. Me and you.
You're on the island now.
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
1 quarter down, and a nice advantage for the Grizzlies. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Jones with it.
I got ball. I got
Lead
ball.
is 12. To Wade. Out of bounds.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
Match up. Match up. Match up.
To Valanciunas. Going to launch beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Jackson. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Nothing going here on that drive. No good. Griffin to Jackson. The jumper's off the mark.
You gotta get up on that.
To Jaren Jackson. Curling inside. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Okay.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Jackson with it.
Hey,
Down a
check
bundle.
up. Let's go.
Right.
He's denied.
Ooh, not skipping a beat. There are some things that you just cannot teach. That's called a 6'10 frame with a 7'5 wingspan.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result,
all
he's
ball.
going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Off the mark on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Good shot.
D up.
To Jaren Jackson. To Redick. To Jaren Jackson. Valanciunas. Trying to cash in. And the reward, he's going to the line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose, but really good habits to gain.
First
You
try,
all right, you all right.
no
Focus
good.
here. Need one time. Here we go.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that
My
first
man
one.
right there.
Jackson with it.
Hey, lock
His
up,
guys
lock up.
down big. Count the bucket for two.
Strong finish. That's
Ooh, I
what
like
you
that.
need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Grizzlies own the basketball.
You got him.
Toss
You got him.
is. Jackson with it. He'll run the offense.
Shots up.
Has a look.
I ain't missing
Reggie
no more.
Jackson, not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
Oh, yeah, you
Looking
out
for
too, you
his
by
man.
yourself.
Knocked loose.
Ball here.
Hey, this is my man right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball.
Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Grant with the basketball. His guys hold a commanding lead.
Shot.
Adds 2 points to the
Close
board.
out.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
I got him.
It's Detroit's ball. Jackson to Alonzo Trier. From long range. Valanciunas with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Jackson to Drummond. Jonas Valanciunas. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
I got ball. You got him. Easy work.
Beyond the arc for 3. Rebound taken down by the Pistons.
My ball.
Defense. Let's go.
And the rebound belongs to Memphis. Redick. That's playing with fire. J.J. Redick, wide open. Good luck.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
My ball.
To Alonzo Trier. Reggie Jackson rocks the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Hands up. D up, y'all.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Jackson. Oh, good defense by Memphis as they come up with the steal.
You go back to the principles. Things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
For 3, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Reggie Jackson, 4 out of 10.
There's a natural tendency when you guard a right dominant hand player to send him left. But for a guy who's a good mid-range shooter, that's wrong. His pace dribble is his left hand. Force him to go right and know that the chances are higher of him trying to drive and attack the rim. That's knowing the scattering.
I got him.
Pass stolen by Detroit. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Grizzlies are way out in front. Pistons basketball here to start the 4th quarter.
All right, let's bring the fire. Let's bring the fire to him. Well, let's split.
Easy path to the rim.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Finish that. Fires the 3. And it's Griffin there to clear the rebound. Jackson with it. Looking to make something happen. Down to Griffin. The pass set it all up.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable. And almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. You might not make many friends on the other side with that 3.
Oh, I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat them by 50, beat them by 50. If you want to beat them by 100, keep shooting more 3s.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
You all right, lock in, let connection.
The big fella, Andre Drummond. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Grizzlies at the controls right now.
Here we go, we got him.
To Jaren Jackson. 4-3. It's good for 3.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
And the nice finish at the rim.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Grant with the basketball. His guys holding a big lead. To Valanciunas.
Don't let him split.
Follow up, shot.
Short jumper won't go down. Terrific vision.
Hey, shot.
Ah, no good. Here's a chance from long range.
Oh, yeah, that's all.
Drummond snares the
Come on,
rebound.
show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
My ball.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Memphis with the run. Lets it fly from long range. Pistons have the rebound.
I got ball.
And abuses the rim. Big finish for Andre Drummond.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
I got him. Here we go.
Has a chance. Rebound claimed by Detroit. 20-footer at the buzzer. Shot the buzzer does indeed go down, but it only affects the final score. This ball game is over. Grizzlies get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Grizzlies were simply amazing in this contest. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Pistons really lost big in this matchup, and you can tell it was tough on them.
And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future.
What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Detroit Pistons. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Rock solid. Right now, Sam.
24 hours, cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trip. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detected. Don't lie, lie, lie. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye, bye. OG. Lie detected. Don't lie, lie, lie. No. No, no, no. I ain't got no tickets to the show. You should call the fire marshal, cause I want all the. Hello? Dial 911. No time for the fakers. Courtside at the Lakers. She said 20, this a hit. Girl, you know that's every time I link with hit maker. Ice on my arm.
Professor Live.
What's up, everybody? Professor Live. Today we're going to be checking out the one who was just in serious attack mode. Several dunks throughout the game. We got to check it out together. Let's get into it. Whew. Looked like a dunk contest tonight, but one could not be stopped from getting to the rim. Shout out to all the viewers. Appreciate you checking out the reactions. For more videos of the one just getting to the rack at will, putting on a show like this, stay tuned.
Oh, y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Kendrick and that LOX, huh? Yeah. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna get that Lock and Kendrick? That Styles P, that Jada, that Kendrick. Oh, y'all think it's games being played around here, huh? Well, they not. Ladies in the air.
The damage that we do is severe. The reinvention of the fresh, brand new every year.
Them in the minutes, blood flew in the air. We put that work on commercial. We flew in the lab.
I hit the bar and the weights, then I'm doing the stairs. They say the Lord only knows what I do to my peers.
Trying to sell to pursue my career. So I keep a tight circle, I don't move with the squares.
Rock a rugby like pool, but put two in your ear. If you ain't qualified, you should move to the rear.
I'm from Yonkers, had to learn to conquer my fears. In the foreign, had to learn to conquer the gears.
It's the kick drum, yeah, it's attached to the snare. I turn it to the back, then I crack your veneers.
Stagnated on the block for wears.
I'm in the mansion upstate, out back with the deers.
Everybody back up, man down, back up. Don't play with me. I do you something dirty. You talk to me crazy. I do you something dirty. How I feel lately. I do you something dirty. I wake up the
I got him. Hey, good block, good D. I got ball. Shots up. Good ball, boy, good ball. Give me that! Nothing easy.
Screen, I got your help.
Ooh, cut. Back door.
He working for us.
I got him. Here we go. Be alert. Here it comes. Be alert.
Hey, keep shooting the ball.
No, don't touch it, let it go.
I got him.
Screen right.
Open.
Marina.
Everybody pick up. Dia.
Watch Cutter, watch Cutter, watch Cutter.
I am not gonna miss all day.
No ball here. Oh, I see you working out, huh? Here, come left, 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 left. Good rebound, baby, good rebound. Come on, come on, come on.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up. Don't play with him.
Go ahead, inside.
Hey, send me again. I don't even know why they showed up, folks. Hey, match up. Hit!
Let's go, boy. Catch me out.
I got the steal.
No, sir.
Hey, let's go. Let's get out of here. Come on. Yo, let's leave him where they at. Pick it up.
Make the next one.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Come on, my ball. That's your boy. Good rebound.
That's your house. Hey, Switch, I got him. Don't turn the ball over, man. Come on, man.
Way to block that, baby. Good D. Yes, sir. Nice.
Who gonna do this? Hey, lock up.
Shots up. Box out, shots up. Way to get up there, boy. Come on, Yankee back.
I got him.
Here we go. I got ball.
I got ball.
Okay.
Hey, I got ball. I got mine. Y'all get yours. I got mine.
Box out. I got shooter.
I got ball. I'm here.
That's clutch, man. Good rebound.
He working for us.
Pick up. Good rebound. Good pass, good look. Got it, boy. Big shot, boy. Big shot.
Big shot. Can't leave him open, man.
Hey, come on, man. You gotta play better D than that. What is that, dog? Come on, man. Screen right. Close out.
Uh-oh, lock-up time.
That's me. I got it.
Get up, I got two.
Shot, boy. Look long.
Play of the game.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want.